What's up, drivers? Yeah, I know. I posted a couple of videos this morning. I was pretty twisted. But those that know me, they know I'm always fired up, motivated, dedicated to the core. That's the way it works. I was going up and down the road today. I was doing some thinking like we always do. It's all you can do, right? Most of the time, I just run numbers all day in my head. Anyway, speaking of numbers, what's the easiest way to control somebody's income? Let me ask you again. What's the easiest way to control somebody's income? You control their time. So I'll ask you to do this. Google, is a doctor restricted to an hours of service, or are a doctor's hours restricted? And the answer is no, but it's also yes. The only time their hours are restricted is when they're in training, and they're called a resident, right? Resident in training. And once they become fully licensed, they don't have any hours of service. So hours of service in trucking, they say, is about safety. Is it about safety, or they just don't want, a guy or a gal, man or woman, to make more money than a doctor? I'll let that sink in for a minute. So if it's about safety, how can a doctor, work 80, 90 hours a week, perform brain surgeries, so on and so forth? You mean to tell me that there's not a safety issue there? And this is why I get so fired up about shippers and receivers messing with my time, because our time is the most valuable, critical, and most expensive commodity that we have, whether it's your personal life or professional life. But I just found that interesting. Doctors can work as many hours as they want, perform life saving measures on people for hours on end. That's why I'm telling you now, I've said it before in other videos, but the hours of service, it's not about safety. It has nothing to do with safety. Nothing. The ELD, the logging device is great. The hours of service, bullshit.